success and tragedy. Those are the two words that best describe the incredible journey of Bugatti, a brand that gave us some of the fastest and most luxurious hypercars ever made. But to understand where Bugatti stands today as a symbol of automotive excellence, we have to go back more than a century. Back to the basement of a house in Germany, where a young Italian engineer was quietly building something that would one day change the world. That young man was Ettore Bugatti, and this is the story of how his dream was born lost, and then resurrected, stronger than ever. A heritage of art, transformed into machines. Ettore Bugatti was born on September 15, 1881, in Milan, Italy, into a family of artists. His father, Carlo, was a renowned furniture and jewelry designer. His grandfather was an architect. Even his younger brother, Rembrandt, was a famous sculptor. Ettore, however, channeled his family's artistic genius into something different: automobiles. By the age of 16, Ettore was already absorbing complex mechanical design. At 17, he started working at Prinetti and Stucci, a company that made sewing machines and bicycles. But what Ettore found there was something deeper: a passion for mechanics, racing, and speed. The birth of a visionary engineer. At 19, Ettore left and began designing his own cars. He was a perfectionist, sketching out everything himself, from engine layouts to bodywork. Some of his ideas were considered too advanced for his time. But that didn't stop him. Soon, his reputation reached all the way to the Dietrich, and he began working with a German company with factories in France. Despite being young, his design stood out. By 1903, he had built a race car for the Paris-Madrid race, so advanced it was banned for being too radical. He was also the first to experiment with lowering the center of gravity by placing the engine and driver low inside the chassis, a now standard idea in racing. The first Bugatti car. In 1907, Ettore married Barbara Giuseppina Massera. That same year, he signed a new contract and secretly began building his first car in the basement of his home. The result was the Bugatti Type 10. In 1909, he raced it and won. That same year, he officially launched automobiles Ettore Bugatti, and just months later, welcomed his first son, Jean Bugatti. It was a dream year. Winning on the track, Bugatti followed up the Type 10 with the Type 13, a car that would dominate races in France. By the early 1920s, it had won the Le Mans and the Brescia Grand Prix, earning the nickname Type 13 Brescia. But 1924 brought something even more iconic: the Bugatti Type 35. It became one of the most successful race cars in history, with over 1,000 victories. Not satisfied with dominating the track, Ettore set his sights on the luxury market. Alongside Jean, he launched the Bugatti Type 41 Royal, a car so extravagant it was only sold to royals and heads of state. It was the largest, most luxurious car of its era. Economic collapse and personal loss. Then came the Great Depression. Sales dried up and the company struggled. The French government offered Ettore a contract to build train carriages, which helped keep the company alive. Ettore handed over daily operations to his son Jean, whose talent mirrored his own. Jean Bugatti designed masterpieces, the Type 57, the Atlantic, and Le Mans, winning cars in 1937 and 1939. But just months after a major win, tragedy struck. Jean died in a crash while testing one of his cars. Ettore was devastated. Then World War II came. War, Seizure, and Exile. During the German occupation of France, the Nazis seized Bugatti's factory, seeing Ettore as too closely tied to the French. Machinery was taken, the brand was gutted, and Ettore was forced to sell his assets for a fraction of their value. He fled to Paris. By 1944, his wife had died. He suffered a stroke and developed severe lung disease. In 1947, just 10 days after his company was officially returned to him, Ettore Bugatti passed away, paralyzed and broken. The long sleep and a comeback. After Ettore's death, the company was essentially dormant. For decades, Bugatti disappeared. Then, in 1987, Italian businessman Romano Artioli revived the name with the EB110, a quad-turbo V12 supercar capable of 213 miles per hour, 340 kilometers per hour. It was spectacular, but the company went bankrupt in 1995 due to mismanagement. The hypercar era, Veyron and Chiron. In 1998, Volkswagen Group acquired Bugatti and began developing a car that would break every barrier. The Bugatti Veyron, released in 2005. It became the first production car to exceed 250 miles per hour, thanks to a mind-blowing 8.0-liter W16 engine with 4 turbochargers. Then came the Bugatti Chiron, and in 2019, it reached nearly 305 miles per hour, 490 kilometers per hour, setting a new world record. A dream that refuses to die. The story of Bugatti isn't just about cars. It's about vision. It's about a man who believed that engineering could be art, that machinery could be beautiful. Ettore Bugatti once said he didn't want to copy others. He wanted to stun the world with his ideas. And even decades after his death, his dream still roars down racetracks and autobahns in the form of machines like the Chiron and now the Bugatti Tourbillon. Bugatti is more than a badge. It's a resurrection, a statement, a legacy of speed, style, and unstoppable passion. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And let me know which Bugatti moment inspired you the most. See you in the next story. Bye.